Hello, this is Darice. Welcome to Moon Life Astro. And if you're new, welcome. Today, we're going to get into the astrology for the upcoming week, today, the 18th through the 25th. And it's really nice. It's officially summer this week. We have the summer solstice, the sun entering Cancer. So it's always a great time of year, especially if you're in the northern hemisphere like myself. Summer is just always fun. I'm just going to get into it. This week is a sacred turning point, or effectively a solar reset. What we have happening is on June 20th, we have the sun entering Cancer. On June 21st, and actually on the 20th as well, we have the solstice. The 21st, we have Mercury trining the North Node. And then we also have on the 22nd, Mars will sextile Jupiter, and the sun will square Saturn. Then on the 23rd, the sun will square Neptune. And then on the 24th, the sun will conjunct Jupiter. And then on the 25th, we have the new moon in Cancer. So basically, we're coming off of Father's Day, all of the kind of crunchy energy that was happening around the 15th. Hope your Father's Day went well. And if it didn't go well, hopefully you took care of yourself. You had the emotional support that you needed to move through anything that was challenging or difficult for you. It was kind of a difficult weekend for me, just because that time of year, Father's Day, is an anniversary of a few deaths of people that I was close to. So, that can always be kind of tricky sometimes. But also, a family member also had a birthday around that time. So that kind of mitigated it for me as well. It's always kind of a bittersweet weekend for me in some respects. So some of you may have been in a similar space as well. And if that was the case, again, like I said, I hope you had the support that you needed. I hope you reached out to the people that are there for you. I hope you took care of yourself, and you can still continue to do that if there are still residual energetic signatures along those lines. That might be the case. Or maybe even you're just still feeling kind of physically tired, that Mars Uranus energy that may have had that impact on you. I was feeling that way myself for a couple of days. Yesterday, I did not have the energy that I thought I would have, but it's coming along here. So, anyway, let's just get into it. This week is a chance to really just reconnect with what truly matters. And it can reset how we move through the world, how we see ourselves, and how we see our businesses. June 20th, the sun enters Cancer, officially ushering in Cancer season, which is really sweet because Cancer energy is nourishment, protection, emotional healing, emotional intelligence. This can also guide us towards more intuitive planning, being moved from a space of inspiration and not force. This can be an ideal time for soulful recalibration. This could be an opportunity to look at how you create safe containers for your vision, your purpose to grow and unfold. Cancer is also associated with the home. So this could be a great time to reevaluate how you set yourself up for things around the house or how you set yourself up for your physical office. This could also be a great opportunity to look at what you need for emotional safety, emotional nurturing, and to create a sense of an emotional home, either internally or how to have your external circumstances reflect that emotional safety. Something to consider. This is also a great time to revisit your goals from a place of internal alignment, not performance pressure. June 20th is as well the solstice. So again, this is a new beginning, a sacred turning point. It's going to be the longest day in the northern hemisphere, ushering in the official beginning of summer. And it's the shortest day in the southern hemisphere and officially the first day of winter. So I always like that, the solstice is another reminder of the polarities that we live in, how we effectively can be energetic balances for one another, the southern hemisphere versus the northern hemisphere. In ancient times, solstice was celebrated. It was a ritual that communities look forward to. And I'm beginning to understand that it's in the last few years, I really have been honoring the solstice for myself. And in some ways, it kind of feels like a new year to me. I will have a separate solstice video coming out later this week. I'll probably put that up tomorrow, Thursday, because I want to talk more about that because I feel like it feels kind of like a new year. And in some ways, that's really nice because the official beginning of 2025 was very rocky, very intense, very tumultuous. And I feel like we may be getting a reprieve from that. I hope that is the case for this weekend, that it feels like an energetic lift. And I hope that that's what happens. But effectively, solstice is a new beginning, it's a new season, and this is a chance to look at how we want to do things differently. June 21st, we have the Mercury trining the North Node. So again, Mercury, our ability to communicate, how we digest information, trining the North Node, the node of fate, our soul's purpose. This could be a day where you experience divine downloads. Maybe some clear messaging will come through to you about your next steps. Maybe you have insights into your purpose, your mission, your vision. So this could be a good day, to keep the notes app handy or a pen and paper. Pay attention to any ideas, invitations that come to you, any nudges that could potentially feel faded or unusually aligned. Participants business application. This could be a great day, the 21st, for vision mapping, brand messaging, setting aside writing time, or doing anything that helps you connect with your audience. So either batch recording or actually even going live. June 22nd, we have Mars sextiling Jupiter. So Mars, our ability to initiate, our courage, our forgot what the word I wanted to use. Maybe our ability to be more assertive. Coming in a supportive sextile with Jupiter, the planet of bounty, abundance, expansion. This could potentially be an idea where you have some inspired action, maybe more feelings of grounded confidence. You may have the energy for making maybe some really bold moves, pitching, launching, or expanding. This could also be a great day to choose a single focused action that supports long-term momentum. So again, if you're in the United States, I think the 22nd is going to be a Sunday. So it is a weekend. So, maybe that's the time you want to just actually maybe like just set aside some focus time to work on something in particular if you have some quiet downtime. But you could also, the energy will be leading up to it. So even Friday, Saturday before could be a good time to set aside that time to focus on like that big impact action. That same day, we're going to have the sun squaring Saturn. So the sun, our identity, how we perceive ourselves, squaring Saturn, the taskmaster, the boundary keeper. This could potentially lead to a reality check. There may be an experience of accountability coming to the surface. You could potentially face a structural challenge. Or this could be a good day to simply just look at what needs to be matured or restructured that can support the growth that you were calling in. In essence, this could be a great day to look at your work, your business, your purpose as a sacred strategy day, balancing the ambition with boundaries. On the 23rd, we have the sun squaring Neptune. So Neptune, imagination, vision, but Neptune can also bring in that feeling of fogginess, being really tired, unclear, especially when it's squaring the sun. So if you're able to go at a slower pace, maybe not have your schedule packed on the 23rd, create space for some openness. If you're not in the position to do that, at least see if you can move through the day deliberately, patiently, and with presence. This could also be a good day to just be aware that you might want to escape, go too far into the fantasy side, or it could bring up insecurity, self-doubt. So just a reminder to go back to your intuition, trust your inner knowing over any external noise that might come up at that time. Could also be a great day for meditation or, getting together with like the self-care team, maybe a therapy session, energy work, massage, that sort of thing. June 24th, the sun will conjunct Jupiter. So this is a supportive aspect with the sun coming together with Jupiter. So this could be an expression, you might feel a lightness come upon you. There could be a feeling of expansion of your truth, your true nature. This is also a really sweet lead up to the new moon that's coming. So you may begin to get an inkling of what's possible. This could also be a day where you experience maybe some of your manifestations. You could even simply look back and celebrate how far you've come. You know, a great opportunity to anchor your desires and with joy and generosity. And then I will also have a separate new moon video coming up on Monday, but just a brief preview. We have the new moon in Cancer on the 25th. And again, Cancer, renewal, emotional renewal, sense of home, family, safety, self-nourishment. This could be an opportunity, this new moon, to look at any healing that needs to be done in your family, since Cancer can often be associated with the family. Or look at how your family dynamics are affecting how you show up in your business, how you show up for yourself. Where is it impacting your ability to be fully authentic, fully present in yourself and what you're unleashing in the world? With that, like I said, I'm going to have an upcoming video on the new moon. So I'm just going to keep it really brief. But basically, this is a week where we can trust the pauses, and we can honor our own pace, and we can ground our growth in what feels safe, sacred, and soul-led. If you've made it this far to the end of the video, I really do appreciate it. Please do remember to like the video. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. It does help me get the message out to more people. I'm wishing you lots of love, joy, and peace. Easefully yours, Darice.